He said it is the last, so I can take my time. Okay, I will obey. So, I'm Father Raphael. You should be very familiar now with Uganda. How many times was Uganda mentioned during the presentation? And now you can find it on the map easily. I come from here. I come from a family of 10 siblings. 10 siblings, 4 girls, and 6 boys. 6 boys. And one of the girls became a nun way before me, and she's a nun serving in Uganda, in Karamoja, I think, where Chris is, or was. Chris was talking about the situation of Amin in the late 70s and so forth, and somehow it's also linked with my history of vocation. In 1979, Idi Amin was deposed, and at that time, my family was living in the town called Arua, the regional town, and the war went on before Amin, and we were displaced. Then we came further south of Arua in a place called Wakwach, which was the first place where the Comboni Missionaries landed in Uganda in 1910. So we came there, but it was a crucial time for the people, for the parish. Why? Because two Italian Comboni missionaries were killed at that time. So the parish was left empty. Sometimes priests were visiting from a neighboring parish and so forth and so forth. It was not so close now. And since I was in the minor seminary, I was encouraged to take charge of some of the ministries, leading the ceremonies of Sundays, sometimes weekdays, and so forth and so forth. And that moved me to say, this emptiness, I need to fill it. And I want to fill it in a Comboni way. So that's how I joined the Comboni Missionaries. Not strangers, because Comboni Missionaries were the evangelizers of the diocese. The whole of now in Uganda. So that's how I started the journey. My formation took place, the initial stages in Uganda itself. Then the final stage, the theology I did in Nairobi. And I was there in 1993, as is mentioned in the leaflet there. My first mission was in the Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Beautiful time. When I went there, again, Congo was going through some storms, change of government, wars, and all these things. But what was striking in all this experience was that working in the parish, a big parish in the town of Kisangani, I could see brokenness of people. And many times that disturbs, not many times, that disturbs. That raises questions. And some of the questions, I believe, are very good. They help us to touch the bottom line of our faith. Seeing the brokenness of people, especially the time. Many young girls became victims of getting children without preparation. In the French, they call it female. It's like children giving birth to children. Are not ready, broken, and they will drop out of school, their future is interrupted, no more hope. In the parish, we took a project to start a kind of tailoring school. So we got sewing machines, the wall, sewing machines. Let them learn some skills in order to start life again. For us, the interpretation, for me especially, replacing sewing machine, rather replacing machine guns with sewing machine speaks a lot. And that for me is life. Being a missionary is like we can mend life of people. Sewing machine can mend life of these women and remains for me a powerful symbol of what missionary life is all about. I left Congo during war. I went to Togo, a small country. I think Togo is not strange anymore to you. And there was an information house, 3 years. I think when Eve was joining the Comboni Missionaries, I was there. I was also part of the Secretariat of Formation, so we admitted you in, okay? So, okay. And there I worked for 3 years, and those were the years when Abdu was also arriving in Togo. Father Rufino was preparing to leave Togo to come back to Uganda, right? And so that is the time I was there. After Togo, I was sent to Chicago, Hyde Park, as commission director, and that is where also I journeyed with Eve. Eve came 1 2 years after I was there as commission director. Eve is not a good priest, it's part of my mistake. So, yes, I was there from 2003 to 2007, and then I was called to go back to Africa. Once again, Information House in Nairobi, and that's where I am since 2007, in Nairobi as Formation Director. And the journey is good. I just want to share with you some experience we are going through in the Formation House. The last 3 years, we, I think you can guess what the picture didn't come up with. But you can still guess this, the cows. Huh? So 3 years ago, we got cows. Okay? We got the first one, we named her Regina. Okay? Regina gave birth to Lucy. Lucy gave birth to Catherine. So we have the 3 cows. They take care of us because they provide for us cheese, yogurt, and that we find beautiful. Now, with the cow dung, we prepare kitchen garden. Okay? We get the manure, and the garden part of it is this, because we try to improve the farming mechanism. We try to improve by putting greenhouse. Why the greenhouse? Because sometimes we have too much rain, sometimes too little, or sometimes it's irregular. And because of that, we thought maybe we could stabilize the production of our vegetables. So tomatoes, we have good ones, and others, lettuce, and so forth, fresh and nice. It looks nice, isn't it? And that is it. And we are still dreaming about many things. Now, all these things are coming because of your prayers and support. I think those of you who were here of this kind of gathering last year may still remember that I was also around. Yeah? And I shared with you that we have been getting support from this province to sustain some of these projects. The greenhouse we erected was also supported by the province, and the province needs you. So we are very grateful, and we continue praying for you and keeping your intentions